In this episode of What's New England, we're going to go down to Mystic, Connecticut to visit the Festival of Lights. Now, this is an event that kind of partners the Aquarium along with the Old Mystic Village right across the street. Now, admission to the Aquarium is free on this night with the donation of a perishable food item. And the village is free to walk around and shop and enjoy some of the entertainment. So it's a great event where you're not going to spend a lot of money. I will point out the aquarium is not open end to end with all the exhibits, but there's a lot to see. So let's go in and check it out. As you go in, you'll see some of the lights. Now, I will tell you the majority of the lights were over at the village, not so much in the aquarium. However, we did get to see some of our favorite exhibits. The beluga whales, always a draw. Kind of hard to see at night. It's the first time I've been in the aquarium at night, and it's a different experience. It's obviously not made to be run at night, so the lighting isn't what you would need it to be in some of the exhibits, which is why things like the penguins were closed. The sea lions, the seals, those were available, and we got to spend some time watching both of them, both tanks. Some of the zoo staff was on hand to also educate you on the animals and answer any questions you had. So as far as the lights go, as you leave the exhibits there and you go walking around as if you're going to go towards the penguins, the penguin area is closed off. You can't go down there, as you can see the gate there. But there's a little loop of lights there. When you come out, there's a little hot chocolate coffee stand. Then it brings you back into the main foyer of the aquarium, where the exhibits there were all open and staffed. Lots of staff on, educating everyone about the different exhibits and the animals on display. Now, I don't want to give you a whole guided tour of the aquarium this video, so we're going to just give you a couple shots here and there just so you can see what it is you can expect to find on display when you get there, should you go to this event next year. The yellow lobster and the blue lobster, both very, very rare. Diving gulls. This was a huge draw for the kids. They were lined up to see this guy. There was actually two of them in the tank, which was pretty cool. Now, most of the aquarium was basically the aquarium you'd see on any other visit, with some of the areas blocked off. But what was a nice treat I was not expecting was the sea lions to be out. And though they weren't doing their normal show, they were definitely drawing a crowd. We just hung out with them for a little while by the fire, warmed up, and headed back on out. So anyway, after that, we were pretty much done with the aquarium. There was not a lot to see in the aquarium in terms of lights. The animals were a great draw. However, when you cross the street over to Old Mystic Village, this was really well done. A lot of effort went into decorating. You'll see the paper lanterns on the ground lining all of the roads, all the paths. I don't even know how many there are, too many to count. And just light display after light display. We passed carolers. There was different vendors offering different sales for this event. Yes, you saw that right. Eggnog fudge. One thing that was missing was more options for hot chocolate. I will say hot chocolate and coffee seemed to be kind of tough. There were a couple places that were selling it, but the lines were pretty long. I actually opted to hold out until we left. However, the ice cream shop in the plaza here was open, and could you believe it? There was not a big line there on a 35-degree night. A lot of effort went into the decorating out here in the village. So when you combine this with the aquarium and the fact that there was no cover charge or admission to get into either one, it was a nice night. Also, if you want to do some shopping, all of the stores and businesses were open. So anyway, just want to give you a quick run through. Hope you enjoyed it, and pop in again for our next video.